How how the other half-life?
Half live.
Half-live, yeah.
Yeah, let's do that one. It's a pretty good little read.
Yeah.
So what time did you get up this morning?
My God. I wake up and
Woke up.
I woke up and I ate breakfast, and then I washed the clothes.
Washed your
Yeah,
clothes.
yeah. And after I finish all those things, I watched the YouTube. Yeah, I have watched the YouTube.
Some YouTube videos.
Yeah,
All right, buddy, you know the deal. We're going to read through this. Take your time. Pay attention to what you're reading. I'm going to score your reading, pronunciation, fluency, and then we'll ask a few questions and see how much you understand, your comprehension. So when you are ready,
how much I remember.
how much you remember, how much you understand what you read about exactly. That's why I want to change the test format a little bit. I don't like
Yeah.
this remember thing. But anyhow, that's what we got for today. So at least it gives us some good practice. When you are ready in the program.
Wait, what? Uh, I should speak as a secret millionaire, and the secret millionaire is a reality TV show with a difference. The participants come on the program to possibly give away thousands of pounds. Yeah. In the program, millionaires go undercover to deprived areas of Britain where they volunteer in the local community. For a fortnight, they give up their affluent lifestyle and live with little money in substandard accommodation. The experiences often prompt them to hand over life-changing sums of money to deserving individuals and in institutions. At the end, they reveal who they actually are. Where there have been 8 series of the program in the UK so far, with millions of pounds being given away to good causes. While watching the programs, it's sometimes hard to tell who is benefiting most from the relationship. All of the people involved have talked about how it has changed their lives, but their lives. Interestingly, it seemed that it was the millionaires who found their experiences the most rewarding. Some discovered that there are more important things in life than making money, and forged lasting relationships with the people they met. A. Hilary Dervey, who has a single mother, risked everything to start up a now hugely successful transport company, lives on her own in her enormous mansion. She returned incognito to the place she grew up in, and one of the projects she got involved in was a local community support center which has in danger of closing. Um, the center provides marriage counseling, support for single parents and homeless people, and so on. She funded the center, visited to the center, and feels she now has friends who value her for the person she is, not her money. B. Nick Leslar is one of Britain's wealthiest property tycoons and lives in luxury with his family in London. He went he went to Glasgow and worked in a poor area with severely disabled people. He was astonished at how friendly and kind everyone was, even though they didn't know anything about him. Although he has always donated money to various charities. Once, he said he felt privileged to have met some of society's genuine heroes, people who work tirelessly to help others. See, Kavita Oberoi is a 38 years old IT millionaire whose sole interest in life, apart from her family, was making money. Her views completely changed when he went to a center for disadvantaged girls in Manchester. She used to believe that people were poor because they didn't try to improve their lives, their lives. When she got involved with the girls' center, she realized that people often need help and support to do their best. She realized that her own mother had sacrificed a lot so that Kavita could have a good education. Kavita became a director of the group and is helping it to go national to support more young women. D. James Benamor, a tongue financial dealer, a Tuck financial dealer,
Tough,
now worth Tuck, tough
tough, tough,
financial
F
dealer,
sound, tough.
yeah, tough financial dealer, now worth 77 million pound, used to have drug problem himself. He waved goodbye to his wife and children and went to a crime-ridden area of Manchester. He worked in a center for teenagers who were excluded from mainstream education and found that they had no confidence in themselves, nor any belief that any effort they made would make any difference. James donated money to the center so that children who worked hard earned rewards in the form of trips and outings. He also offered some teenagers a month's work experience at his mark company. He was delighted to see how their attitudes changed and has set up their scheme permanently.
Permanently. Yeah, it's all right. The same little mistakes. Severely, not
Severely?
severally, severely.
No, I don't say severally. I said severe.
No, I didn't. I underlined it. uh, privileged, and genuine, not genuine, or genuine.
Genuine.
Excluded. Just little things like that. But no, your reading is very good. All of you guys are really strong. So what do you think? You think it's a good thing for people to organize these kinds of, don't know what you want to call it, schemes, I guess, where millionaires can mingle with poor areas and underprivileged areas and see if they can't help in some way? You think it's a good idea, or you think it's all for TV ratings?
Yeah, that is it's actually a good idea because the rich people can understand more and can understand more to help the poor people more,
Yeah, they should be
more
able to help.
effectively.
You would think so. It's a lot more focused too, right? I've never seen one of the shows. I'd really like to see one, see how it works. But it seems like a good thing, especially if some people can help. That's true. Do these communities, these deprived areas, do they know that these people are millionaires when they first meet them?
Of course they don't know because it will, if they know it will ruin us all.
Everybody will treat them differently. Yeah. So how do millionaires have to live differently when they go into these areas?
Because yeah,
How?
before they get to the area, they live like in a luxury mansion, and they have everything golden, yeah, something like that. Have a lot of butler around to serve you, yeah. And now they go to that deprived area. They have to live on their own, or actually they live. They come back to live when the life when they don't rich yet. Yeah, they don't be rich yet. Yeah, they weren't be rich yet. Oh my gosh, double to be weren't rich yet.
Weren't rich yet. Yeah. Or weren't successful or weren't wealthy. You could say that too. Yeah, that's true. So they have to give up some of their lifestyle for sure. It says here that they have to, they only have so much money and they'd have to think, yeah. So when these millionaires agree to do these shows and go into these areas and try to find someone worthy of helping, do they have to donate money?
No, they don't have. It's by themselves. Yeah, it's depend on themselves.
It depends on them. That's right. Yeah, their choice. Yeah, because maybe they'll go into an area and find out that they're all criminals and mean, and
Yeah.
maybe there's nobody in that group that's nice. I'm sure there's a nice person somewhere, but sometimes it's hard to find them.
Yeah, maybe they would yeah, they would treat the bad to those area, like if the rich person control a like a computer selling companies, they wouldn't have the computer store in that area. Yeah, yeah, you
That's
know
true
what I
too.
mean? Yeah.
Yeah, but then
Because
that
it's all
person,
crime and criminals.
yeah, high risk for crime and robbery.
Yeah,
But we wouldn't have that problem because if someone had a computer store and they were doing well enough that they had a store, they would and move it somewhere else, then they wouldn't be living in that neighborhood anyway.
yeah,
They wouldn't be poor anymore.
yeah,
So it's probably like the mom and pop and the small little shops and things like that. Yeah.
yeah. The grocery store company. Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
Family run business. Yeah, socially disadvantaged people benefit more. Yeah. So do these people, these disadvantaged people, benefit more than the millionaires?
Oh, what can they? Can you repeat that?
Who benefits the most? The millionaires or the people in the poorish areas?
Yeah, it's a pretty hard question. Yeah.
What did they say in the article?
They say in the article, yeah, I don't remember. Secret millionaires and something like that. They just talk about the purpose and how the TV show works and something like that.
At the end of paragraph 2, it talks about people involved. It talked about how it has changed their lives. But interestingly, it seemed that it was the millionaires who found their experience the most rewarding. That's when some of them discovered that, money is not everything and formed lasting relationships. So in many cases, probably not every one of them, but in many cases, it was as rewarding for both parties, rich or poor. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
it is depend on the rich people. Yeah. It's
yeah, they
also
have the
depend on the
power.
rich one. Yeah.
Say
They
again?
have the power to change everything.
Yeah, they've got the finance to be able to make that big difference. But I guess it would feel good too. I mean, if you're a good person, you're going to feel good by helping other people, especially if they take that opportunity and they succeed. You're going to feel really good about it too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can see how.
Yeah,
In many
and
cases.
yeah, and rich people benefit from this. From this is maybe the fame. Yeah, the fame to everyone, because this is a TV show, and it's in the every TV in the Britain, or maybe in the America or Canada. So they gain a lot of fame. Some people are very rich, but they are not popular. Yeah.
We talked about it in the class, right? The difference between being what was it? Rich and famous and I
Not
forget what the
famous.
two words were. Remember we had that conversation? I think it was when we were doing philanthropist, and we were saying that they're both rich, but some rich people you don't know who they are, and then some are very famous. There's a difference. I can't remember what the vocab was, but yeah. Well, that's the thing about the TV show. I that's why I'd like to watch one of the shows, because I'm trying to think. This is on TV, so that means they're filming everything.
Yeah.
And then they're cutting everything and making TV shows.
Oh, so yeah. So the poor people will recognize that the cameraman will there, and that's there are something not true here, and maybe the rich people will be revealed.
Why would some poor guy come into our neighborhood and move into the old house?
Yeah, I think the cameraman is like the cameraman that in some Discovery, some animals channel, they have to filming this from afar, so and bring it to the studio and zoom it. Yeah, like that.
If they did it that way and they had hidden cameras maybe all over the place, that's why I'd really like to see one of the shows, because like I said, I would find it very strange if I was poor in a neighborhood and some guy moves into the old house over here, but everywhere as he goes that he comes to work, cameras are following him everywhere. They're asking me all kinds of questions. This is not normal. So it would be interesting for sure. No doubt. So
the cameraman can standing on the roof and filming, or using some kind of light cam. Yeah.
Satellites and drones.
Yeah.
I'm stuffy this morning. I think I'm coming down with a cold. My voice is really rough. All right. So tell me, in these situations, the stories we just read, do the wealthy people and the impoverished people, the deprived people, do they sometimes create really good friendships or relationships after the people work together? Like, do some of them stay in touch? Do some of them become friends after they know that, you're a millionaire?
Yeah, I think it's true, because I remember in the paragraph B, the B, the first person, she says that at the end she says that she do something. Then I remember she still fun people, but now she can make friends that love her, that like her own passion, like her feelings, her passion, not become her friends because her money.
Yeah, that's right. She talks about how she got involved with that. What was it? Single parents and homeless people institution or something. And she still goes back and participates. All of them did, actually. All of them did. Nick Lessel found immensely rewarding. Directly, genuine heroes. And then was it James? He actually set up something where he brings people to come work in his company for work experience to build up confidence. Yeah. They're all, these four people that they used according to the stories here, are still active in those communities. So that's really good. All right, Coco, that's good. That's good. You did very well, as usual.
So what about Bobby and Pavel?
Bobby did his test last night. He did really well, of course. Pavel is supposed to do his test at 10:30 this morning after my next class. But I think I got a message a few minutes ago. I think he canceled. I think it'll maybe later tonight I'll do his test.
Yeah.
Either way, we will start Interest 35 Wednesday night.
Yes.
All right, buddy. Have a good Sunday, and we'll see you in a few days.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
See you next Wednesday.